Hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial where we're going to be talking about the string builder class in Java and how to use it. So the string builder class represents a mutable sequence of characters. So unlike the regular string class that holds an immutable string of characters, the string builder would be used when we want to have a mutable sequence of characters that we can mutate throughout the flow of the application. So in order to demonstrate how to use the string builder, what I have here is a Java application with an entry point class and a public static, the entry point method here in the class main, the public static void main, where what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and instantiate a string builder object. So I'm going to say string builder equals new string builder. The string builder class has a method append, and that's what we use to append strings to the string builder. So I'm going to say string builder.append, and I'm going to say I'm going to be appending a test string in this case. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to print out the string builder. The string builder has a toString method which will take and like the char sequence, and it will give it to us as a string, as an immutable string. I'm going to click run now on the application. And as you can see what happened, in the console here, we have test printed out because that's what we added to the string builder. Now let's add a couple of more strings. So I'm going to go string builder.append, and I'm just going to add a test2. And I'm going to add, let's just add another one. So let's add a third string to the string builder. And let's maybe add some spaces here near the end so our strings are a little bit separated when we print it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click again debug for the application to debug it. And as you can see, we got back a string. Basically, we got back the first string, the second string, the third one. They're all appended into a single string, and that's what you get. That's kind of the use case for the string builder. We use it to build a bigger string using multiple strings dynamically. That's kind of the main use case in this case. Another interesting thing is that we can really easily reverse a string using the string builder, because there's a built-in reverse method that I could use, basically reverse, and that's just going to reverse our string. And I'm going to click debug right now, and you're going to see we get the string reversed. So that's a really easy way to reverse a string using the string builder. Now there's different methods. It's not just append and reverse. There's different methods here, so we can append not just strings, but we can append different types of data types. But if we take a look, there's also delete, so we can delete at a certain index. We can delete, we can get an index of a certain character and of a certain string. So there's a bunch of methods, but probably one of the most used ones going to be to use it as a to append multiple strings into one, and then maybe get back the resulting string out of it. So that's kind of going to be the thing that's going to be, I guess, used a lot, or you're going to be probably need something like that somewhere throughout your application. But that's kind of the basis of the string builder. Now I need to mention something else. So there's another class which is called StringBuffer, and yeah, you can instantiate it kind of the same, StringBuffer. And what's the difference? So they're basically they're both kind of the same implementation, and there's there's a difference. So the StringBuffer is thread safe. The string builder is not thread safe. So if in your application you're having a multi-threaded scenario, you're probably going to want to use, you're definitely going to want to use a StringBuffer in that situation, because that's thread safe. But if in your scenario you don't have multi-threaded situation where there's multiple threads running on the string builder, in that case you can use a string builder. Now the advantages of using a string builder is that it is faster. So it is going to have a better performance in comparison with the StringBuffer. But the StringBuffer, because it's thread safe, it will be a little slower. But depending on the situation, you can use either of them. So if you need thread safety, you would use the StringBuffer. But if thread safety is not an issue or not a concern, then you can use the string builder and get a faster performance. But that's kind of gonna be all for this tutorial. I hope you learned something new, and bye bye, and see you until the next one.